So was Miles Turner. But you look at Neesmith, he was 2 of 8, 1 for 3 from the three-point line. Miles Turner was 6 of 12 from the floor, but he's 1 for 6 from the 3. Nembhard was 4 of 3 from the 3. Hadley was 2 of 6 from the 3. And so when you go 5 of 25 from the three-point line, that's a recipe for disaster. And when the team gets it going, hopefully we get some of this in the Western Conference, and all of them won't be blowout, 20 points and 40-point blowouts. But I thought the Knicks, that second quarter, the end of the second quarter, that last 3 minutes, Jermaine, I thought that was big for them because they could have went the other way. Instead of being down 13, they could have been down 30.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums in the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. The veteran Brandon McManus ready to kick this one off. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
You got to put somebody, make sure somebody's stopping that middle. We got to get to the sides ourselves.
Again, it's McCaffrey.
Shouldn't have brought him off the line.
Three plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. He's going to have enough for the 1st down. He'll take this to the 30.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on 1st down. A gain there of 13 yards.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
They run once more with McCaffrey. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Running left, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
How often do we we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Third down. Purdy. A short one there. Caught by Kittle. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? Here's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down. Look wide, get this one complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, 49ers.
Over the last couple years, Mike, we've seen the trend in the NFL is that 3rd down has really become a passing down, but not here. Not for this team. They keep the ball on the ground. They're able to pick up a big gain. Fresh set of downs.
Two minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. They'll run here with McCaffrey, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Here with McCaffrey. And the 49ers are going to have a first and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. A first down on a gain of 11. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. A dive, and he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy
Had
to
the ball
distort
for
the
2
defense and win his
straight
block.
quarters.
But in this
Bad
case,
defense.
give credit to the entire
For
unit.
sure, that's
They
crazy.
did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
And now, after that opening touchdown, the offense is going to stay out and go for 2. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's going to be caught. So the aggressiveness pays off right away, and just like that, the lead is 8-0. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it up. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here. First and 10.
Ready. Hut.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good.
Stop, you can't drop that, G.
Jarring the ball loose.
Can't drop that.
Third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is third and 10.
6. Mega. Blue striker.
From the gun, it's Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
They'll try the left side with McCaffrey. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 8-yard line. A gain of 11 there, and a 1st down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
A run on 1st and goal. Again, it'll be McCaffrey. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll try and run with McCaffrey. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up 4th and goal. So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 1-possession game.
Ready.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Smith, red. Let's go. Set.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this 2nd half. About to get started. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Set, hut.
We'll go play action with Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Come on, set. Black shot. Edo blue. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Christian Watson, touchdown Packers. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
On the
Now
set.
Love getting the Packers set for this two-point try. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts.
Ready,
Now
set.
Love getting the Packers set for this two-point try.
Here we go. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. And that is not going to work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a two-point conversion, but unable to do so. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll put Ayuk in motion. Purdy now on 2nd down. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon. And he is going to score. A pick 6.
Good shit,
for the first
Keyshawn.
down. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
He'll get it into the hands of Kittle. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners, first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 9. That's out to Kittle as they set up the screen. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and They didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now it's McCaffrey. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
I guessed wrong.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Man in motion here is Jennings. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second down, 8 for the first down. McCaffrey. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can before 3rd down. They'll drop to throw.
Good pass. That just hovered right over everything.
Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, San Francisco.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The 49ers will line up for the two-point conversion.
79 Bronco. Go.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's they get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the fourth
I didn't
quarter.
pick that? Oh, my goodness. Oh, hands on the ball.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's first down.
22 needle. Set. Ready. Ready.
Back to throw is Love. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with first and 10.
Blue, yellow. Green jack. Ready.
Love. This one deep and looking for Melton. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 37 yards.
Got it.
This is first and 10.
Here we go.
It's
Here we
the
go.
tight end Kraft in motion.
Claws red. Set. Go.
Love to throw on first and 10. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Set to go now on first and 10. Man in motion here is Jennings. Purdy on first down. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Oregon. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here we go, set. 10.
Love will take a knee, and that ought to do it. Timeout 49ers. That is their second.
Let's go now. Ready?
Brandon McMahon is on for the field goal of 38-yard attempt. The kick is good.
So, it's a win for the Packers. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all three phases of the game and ride that to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.